Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So in 6 months' time, I went from 0 to 2.5 tons of bismuth. I learned a bunch of skills for making crystals, and even the silicone molds that I've been making have improved significantly. I figured out how to get temperature right, how to get the backs of them to not be all messy with slag. I have graphite molds as well, getting the temperature right so that they come out multicolored, anodizing, among other things. I haven't figured out good alloys between bismuth and other metals. That's the next thing I want to try. My point is that all of this happened within the space of 6 months, right? Less than 1% of one's lifetime. And it makes me really humble to what else I can learn in the next 1 or 2% of my expected lifetime, right? Which is why I talked about in the last video a disappointment I have with our culture of dating. Everybody seems to think dating implies sex, marriage, childbearing, and such, right? I want there to be a dating where people share career ideas, right? So for example, I would so much love to share my what I've learned about bismuth with somebody else to do this with, or they could share with me some hobby they've discovered, and maybe we can even combine them together, whatever it is, right? And unfortunately, we don't see a lot of that kind of dating here in the United States. In other countries I have, but especially Japan and Taiwan. Actually, Japan is pretty much entirely solosexual these days, a good percentage at least. Actually, most countries have a large solosexual population. It's just how they present themselves. Or here in the United States, the average solosexual gets divorced 5 times, right? Over in Japan, they just have a happy life outside of a relationship, right? In Taiwan, they might marry somebody and have a sexless marriage and enjoy their lives together, right? But unfortunately, we choose the most toxic way around it, right? If you live in Poland and you're a pop star and you're solosexual, you can sing all about your solosexual love life and be famous, right? Here in the United States, you would be booted off of American Idol within the first round, right? So we all represent it in different ways, but unfortunately in the United States, we've seemed to have chosen the most toxic way around it. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.